Hello, LinkedIn. I've received a number of calls recently, clients asking me, what am I investing in now? People asking me, even people, friends that have money to invest and they're asking for advice. What am I investing in now? And the background of the question is everybody knows there's a lot of uncertainty in the markets. There's a lot of uncertainty in the economy, recession looming. There's so many different things in the news going on, and people are looking for certainty. People don't want to throw $1 million into the markets and then find out in a few months' time it was the wrong time to be invested. So when I get these kind of questions, really the answer is to ask questions back. What is the purpose of the investment for? How much is your time frame? What's your past experience with different types of investments? What do you feel comfortable? What are you looking to achieve? What interest rate of return? And so on and so forth. But with skipping all that for the moment, the general theme is that we are trying to create certainty. And that's true. We want to create certainty with even in this uncertain time. And the way to do that is there are a number of alternative investments out there. You have to be extremely careful what you're looking at in the alternative space. And you have to be very knowledgeable about the background of each company that you invest in the alternative space. Generally, I like to deal with three types of alternatives. Private real estate, which has many different segments to it, many different types of private real estate. There's private equity, also done in many different ways. You have to know what you're doing. And private loans. Private loans isn't that you're lending money to some person that can't afford a mortgage at the bank. You're actually doing it through a multi-billion-dollar corporation who knows how to vet their borrowers, and they know how to take over a property professionally without losing any money if the loan isn't paid back. But this is the alt space, and the alt space has been extremely predictable, and it helps clients have certainty with their money. You don't have to put everything in that alternative space, but there's so many different types of alternative investments in that space to create enough diversification for about 50 to even 60, sometimes even 70% of a client's portfolio. Then you have about 30 to 40% of the portfolio that needs to go in other spaces. Now, for a second, just let me say this. Yes, there are excellent rates out there on CDs, or as we call them here in Canada, GICs, guaranteed income certificates, and they're earning 4 to 4.25. Sometimes you even see up to 5% when you lock it in for a number of years. And some clients are saying, "Oh, is now the time to be locking up money for 5 years in a guaranteed income certificate or a CD?" And the answer is, well, what do you really need the money for? If you need the money for short term, okay, get that 4% and you'll get that smooth return without anything to worry about, guaranteed by the government. Wonderful. But if it's going to be there and you're going to reinvest it and you really don't need the money for 9 years or 10 years or something more than that, there's no reason to go so safe and need that government guarantee. There are so many other smooth investments that will return a much better investment return. And then there is the public markets as well. There are great companies that are currently on sale. Everybody else may be in a fear and flight mode. Now may be the time to actually look at good quality companies that have a great track record of returning great profits for their clients, for shareholders every single year. So this is just a nutshell of what's going on in my world. Hope that brought you value. Have a wonderful day.